What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am BDLM, coming with my buddy J4Y, bringing you the pilot episode of our new addition to the Dota on Demand schedule. Dota Theater 3000. We're planning on calling it a certain spoof on a mystery science theater that some of you may be aware of. But what's going on, man?
Ready to see how these players get their builds and picks underway. We can actually see the picks coming out here in the top, and looks like we've got some interesting heroes we're going to be dealing with this game here.
Yeah, I just, slight disclaimer, the purpose is to have fun with the
Yes.
intricacies, the planning in this game, and just to go off that, I want to say that Teal had Riki with Wisp, and then repicked it into Drow.
Well, see, if we go into that Blink Drow strategy, that's a great way for her to get in position. So that way IO tethers, and they get the perfect route. I mean, I can't foresee any issues with that kind of logic.
It's really this is the super defensive IO. He's just going to drag Drow out whenever she gets into trouble.
Now, the lane breakdown is going to also be interesting here with these heroes. I mean, you'd think there'd be some clear options. I don't know about the Dire. They don't really have the clearest of lane options here.
What are you talking about? Solo mid Juggernaut.
Okay.
Ancient Troll.
Hmm.
And then Jungle Phantom Assassin. I feel like that.
Ancient Troll. Well, he did get Fervor at level 1 with boots.
Yeah.
So he's going to be really fast. All right, here we go.
He's the fastest.
He's going to be great. Okay, middle aim. This is perfect. And this makes sense. Okay, you see, the middle for the boots, he's going to be able to harass with the Fervor and continue harassing just over and over.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, how it's going to go up against Core Bane is going to be interesting, especially when you consider that there's a TA Invoker bottom. Although, look at this. Quas Invoker with Precision Aura, that's actually pretty tight. Like, come on. He's got the Blades of Attack. This guy, he knows what he's doing. He's got the Blades of Attack up on the Invoker. He's got the extra Aura damage.
Imagine if he had Exort. Imagine if he had Exort. He would be hitting like a truck.
I think that's exactly why Drow repicked. No Head Ned was just like, why go melee when I can just repick for the aura on the 5 range team?
I was going to say, it's 5 range. I mean, this is beautiful. Oh, and the tricks coming out here from Phantom Assassin. Putting that illusion in middle lane, making him think the real one's there. But in reality, after the Braid Sap and all the harassment comes out, or just the watching, then, it's got to be patient. Good last hitting. And
dude, I'm just looking at all this base damage, man. It's 72 on the Bane.
That's pretty strong, I have to say. The two mantles are really buffing that up to an extreme level. The top lane, on the other hand, it is that IO Drow combo we were talking about earlier. Against a solo Phantom Assassin. Well, it actually is a Juggernaut sitting in the fountain at the moment. Just plotting, getting ready to... maybe needs to save up for an item before he joins him in the lane top. I'm not sure how that's going to go.
That is actually exactly what happened. Well, poor man shield.
He did get that clarity. Now he can join his fellow melee carry in the top lane against this maybe difficult top lane, perhaps.
This actually would be really rough. I mean, double melee against IO Drow. Dude, IO, there you go. He's hitting for 50. Like, come on, man. That's rough. You don't
oh, bottom lane. Lion in a heap of trouble. Somehow alive, though. Looking like he's going a little ham with those stuns, and Invoker almost paying for it, but thankfully has those points in Quas and is going to be just fine.
How did he survive? I really don't understand. There were like 8 creeps attacking his face, and he's just like...
Sniper doing a great job tanking up these creeps as well. But, he's got 8 tangos, so when you have that much, you don't really need to worry about it.
Speaking of how was he not getting hit by the Psyblade splash? It was literally hitting the creep standing directly next to him.
Well, that's what we call perfect positioning, BDL.
There you go.
When you know the ins and outs of this game, you know exactly where to auto-attack from, generally.
I mean, that's what Sniper is. It's all about the position, and he had it right there.
That's a very good point. Maybe we'll see him with a Blink as well, like the Drow this game. I mean, I might be a little disappointed if the Drow does not go Blink with this IO, but time will tell. What happened to middle lane? It looks like they're both just falling back and got a TP. I guess neither one wanted to stay in the lane, per se.
I'm hoping the Bane bought that healing salve when he went back to base.
No, had that in the start.
Oh,
had
so
that
he
there.
just didn't. Okay.
He just needed to retreat for a little bit.
He's got the boots available. If he wants to buy them, has the gold for him. Actually, I'm surprised he didn't get run down a little bit more by this Troll Warlord. I mean, I guess he has Brain Sap, but dude, Fervor, the range attacks, it's kind of 1/1/1 now up on the Troll Warlord. And
one of each is always a good strategy with any hero, honestly. And he looks like he's rushing for those phase boots. Oh, Invis Rune could cause some havoc in this bottom lane if they're not. Look at this Lion just going balls to the wall. They don't know who's winning this fight at the moment. It doesn't look like either one is. Invoker in some possibly serious... Nope, they're just going to disengage, and that's enough for now.
I would like to point out that Lion and Sniper were going on to completely different targets. You just gotta split the damage. You don't want to focus all of your fire. I also liked that as soon as Troll Warlord picks up the Invis Rune, Lion's like, let's do this thing. He'll be here right now. He started with the boots. So.
Oh, Invoker! Going to be the first to fall. Just stuck around a little too long, perhaps. Another beautiful stun by this Lion, but maybe get a little deep here. Or not. Maybe they're not sure how this is going. Just auto-attacking away on each other.
Okay, I will totally admit that I am the worst at TA because I will always meld and then not guess the distance right, and we'll just break it and walk.
Oh yeah.
It makes me really sad. I do it all the time, which is why I've probably played certainly under 10 games as Templar Assassin. We'll leave it at that. They're less than 10.
What do you think about this troll build here? Now 2 points in the fervor. Might be maxing it here. Do you like that kind of build against the Bane here in middle?
I feel like I would go for the Whirl of Gases, probably. Being honest. But, he's on the phase now. This guy, he's going to be hitting like a truck.
Hitting hard and fast. I mean,
He's
Bane, though, Bane at 82 damage. That's nothing to mess around with.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to be able to stand and deliver when he goes up against all these Drow or range heroes. I mean, he's got to have the damage from the face boots. He's got to have the fervor up. He's got to be able to beat him on the attack speed and the damage. Let's take a look at the graphs. Wow, neck and neck. Look, bottom lane. Oh no. Okay.
There was a lot of auto attacking on creeps and heroes alike, and this is neck and neck. Like you're saying, this game dead even. I mean, the one kill really the only thing separating it. That CS Drow crushing it with 12 compared to the 10 from Troll. Dire needs to play a little catch up here. They're kind of in the red here.
I would like to point out that this is the 5-minute mark too. For the 30. Those spirits top lane. Oh, the splash, the humanity, and now Juggernaut. Oh, out of regen, just has a magic stick charge. PA, tossing those. Oh, see, they're throwing these spells out willy nilly. They're just comboing these up, man. Io, he would not stand much of a chance. Although Drow has put a couple of points in the frost arrows, so it does have that slow going for him. But feel like a spin to win. If only there was some mana in this top lane.
Ooh, a crafty TP in middle from this Lion. Hasn't put his third point anything yet. Maybe waiting to see if he needs a point in this Hex or not. You never want to quick rush into decisions like that. You really want to make sure you're making the right choice at the right time. Is he going to get the stun? I don't believe it. Lands another perfect stun this game. I mean, that's got to be at least 5 or 6 by now.
He may have run a little far there. I would just like to point out. I'd also like to point out that these teams are just playing so ballsy with no wards. Not a ward in sight.
Top lane, Io.
Oh no, spinning, the winning, and
not enough of the winning as it appears. Also, I was wrong about Lion. He got a point in stats, so that point was used. So now why do you think? Why don't you try to analyze that? Why do you think he needed that extra point? That point in stats there.
Well, level 1 mana drain does not take enough mana out quickly enough. It's very slow. Earth Spike by itself is really... Oh wait, the beautiful double stun, but the tether is already up. Is there any overcharge? There's no help from the PA. She's already burned all of her mana. She actually does have enough for Scythling Dagger. Chooses not to toss it out. There's not enough for Blink Strike. Juggernaut isn't available to help, and yeah, what can you do? I mean, you gotta get that teamwork.
Oh, if he had crit up right now, that may have been a killing blow. But unfortunately, not 6 yet, so we're not sure if he's going to put that point in the ultimate 6 either. These are all things that we're taking one step at a time here.
That's true.
Oh, Bane's items. Please comment on what you're seeing here so far.
Morbid Mask Bane. Oh my god, I hope this is satanic.
Well, lifesteal. Now, he's worried about sustain. We saw him go back to the base at one point. With that healing salve still in his inventory, but he just didn't want to use it quite yet. He wants to hold on to that until the mid to late game. Do you think this is going to substantially help his sustain?
It's actually ingenious. Actually, top lane, PA wants to make something happen again, but she doesn't have any mana for a follow-up. It's only on the extra auto attacks, but still, it's creeps. Oh, the creeps are merciless. Going in on Phantom Assassin. It's actually an ingenious strategy. What Bane is going to do is go for the Helm of the Dominator. Is going to start stacking the Ancient Camp. And Io is actually going to wind up overcharging Drow Ranger so that they can farm up those Ancients. Going to really put them ahead. Or, yeah, no, that's just it. That's just what they're going to do. And so it'll be beautiful.
It looks like phase boots are the boot of choice this game. Phantom Assassin just picking up hers, excuse me. Juggernaut not needing boots, a little too good for boots. The stun right on the tip. Gonna nail Io, but with the dagger! So close. Juggernaut really wants this kill. I'm not sure that without boots, he's going to... I wonder how far he's going to go. Okay, he looks like he's given up that hope and is going to turn around here.
You go to the fountain. You don't want your team to think that you're going to back out on a decision, so you just commit to whatever it is that you decide to do.
Oh, absolutely. You have to go full out. You got to show some leadership. And by just backing out, you can't be a Napoleon for your team if you do that. Oh, the gank middle. Uh-oh. This is turning around.
The bashes, they're coming out. Is PA going to survive the sleep? Oh, the next level has been achieved, and the spinning, again, just needs the boots. Look at the movement speed, 315 on the Bane, Juggernaut 305. It just needed a little bit more. He would have been able to keep up and maybe do enough damage there.
Sniper. Do you see? We're talking about dives. I think TA knows a thing or two about diving this game.
She understands. She was doing the math for the movement speed. It didn't work out quite the way she wanted to. Yeah.
There's our answer.
Mask of Madness. Now, you go really quick to get the perfect Fiend's Grip up. This is for when you hate Blink Dagger gaming and you decide that you don't want to be part of the cancer. You go Mask of Madness. I mean, and then the Precision Aura. I mean, this is really working out beautifully.
It's hit hard and fast, and
damage.
now he doesn't even have to get the boots because he moves so fast, right? With the Mask of Madness, that he'll be just fine, I think.
Yeah. No, this is perfect. This is exactly what you want. Looking at the kill score, 1-1. Really a slow game.
Middle lane, the beautiful ultimate. Well done.
Perfect. Just as I'm complaining about the slow game, there's kill number 2. Mask of Madness not even used there. And, really, 800 health on this troll. Might take some time. Oh, the Earth Spike coming out from Lion. The auto attack's coming in, but Brain Sap's hitting so hard. Where's the Mask of Madness? Oh, the TP in. He's coming in with Drow. And there you go. It looks like Troll wants to try and keep this up, but he's not going to be able to. You still have the Tether giving the speed, but Drow doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to follow up. And Io.
Back to farming.
Back to top lane. Soak up the XP. He tried. Drow was not having it. And the Silence used middle on Lion. 150 health. Yeah, unfortunately, Bane didn't pop the Mask of Madness.
There was a lot of great opportunities for it. And like you said, just unfortunate, decided not willing to take the extra damage, perhaps. Maybe that was the reason for, I can't imagine another reason for not using it there, except that you forgot that you had it.
Yep, it's possible.
It's possible.
It's a lot of reading to figure that out, and really, ain't nobody got time for that. There's like 30 seconds before the game starts. You need to consider your double mantle pickup before all else. And I would just like to point out, Sniper, this bottom lane, could have totally killed Templar Assassin. She could have refractions the ultimate off. That's true, but he got her super low. Didn't even go for the attempt. And I mean, he's just getting shut down here in this lane. 10 creep kills at the 12-minute mark. It's been him against Invoker and TA, and it's been a little unfortunate, but it looks like he's going to get some help here. You have Phantom Assassin coming over on the phase boots. Troll also coming over, sitting on a Belt of Strength and a Band of Elven Skin.
Both of those up at the same time. It's very nice.
Well, they're S and Y for a reason, not S and then Y. And, here goes the initiation, the crits galore, the assassinate. Is this going to be the first kill? The invisibility coming out, Ghost Walk. Man, there you go. Very clutch. Is going for the Wex as well, so, moving out pretty quick speed. Only slowed by 10% at this point, so able to get himself out to safety.
Oh, Io. That is not going to work there.
Believe.
He decided he was wanting to get back to the fountain and thought the quickest way would just be to die right there in the river. So, you know, taking a fall and making this 3-2 now.
You know, he just he didn't tether to the ancient creeps like he should have. That was really the one misstep. I like this. I like the Phantom Assassins bottom lane. I mean, the squad's just roaming around now. They're looking for their first tower. Now I have 3 in the bottom lane. Sniper, no points in the trap.
Uh-oh.
You know that we're no longer fans of that type of build. And oh, here's the initiation, but the invincibility. It's just too much. No dust, no wards. But Sniper actually winds up picking up a kill in the Templar Assassin through all that just in the back.
Yeah, you
there,
missed
so.
the beautiful initiation by Troll. He walked around the tree and just started auto-attacking the Templar, who was just standing there. And,
Perfect.
you know, I guess just didn't have the reaction time to turn it around for him, unfortunately.
Middle lane might turn into something. Earth Spike 2-man there, and oh, the ultimate from the Juggernaut, but there are too many creeps.
Still no boots
And
on
not
the
enough
Juggernaut.
boots. Too many creeps, not enough boots. Oh, this deny range tower. Are they going to try to get the kill? Is it the bait? Is it the tower bait? Oh, 26 health. You know you're going to come in there and hit that Juggernaut. You know you do. But he's gonna resist somehow, but eat a lot of spirit damage. Oh, no, go ahead. Use the range. You can pull those in, and then do the no. Okay, spin to win. He's gonna get away,
no.
but oh, the boots, the spirits again. He's gonna get him. They connect. The lion looking for the follow up.
Oh!
Stands still again. Lines it up. The damage too much by Finger of Death. And Lion picks himself up.
They're
an
losing
assist.
their towers. At what cost? You know.
Oh yeah, first tower of the game. Do believe. Oh no, top tower
Second.
also falling for the
This
dire.
Drow
So-
IO's just been doing work on these towers. Oh, here we go with the Troll middle. Going to use that ulti and then decide
Dire's
not
top
to
tower
engage.
is
That
under
tower a
attack.
little too scary at 23 health. Notices it. But will he pay for it with the
Radiant's
Massive
middle
Madness
tower
Bane?
has
Still
fallen.
not using it yet. No point. Might as well wait to pop it here. No, going to do a great Fiend's Grip and just continue the killing.
It's really, I mean, this is kind of bad manner in my opinion. I mean, I don't just buy a Mask of Madness to rub in the
Dire's
face of my
top tower
opponents. I don't
is
even have to
under
use it.
attack.
But this Bane, he's just what up, guys? I don't even have to get the extra attack speed, movement speed. Just gonna walk in and Fiend's Grip you.
I'm just curious when we think Juggernaut's going to go with some boots this game. I mean, his build's a little all over the place right now. He's got the mana regen going.
Dire's
There
you
bottom
go.
tower is
Boots.
under attack.
He's got him.
And sure enough, decides the bracer boots the way he wants to go. Maybe now can finally start spitting on people and getting work done on
Dire's
another
bottom
tower.
has
Falling for the
fallen.
Dire. They're in a little bit of trouble here. You see his
Dire's
gold
middle
graphs.
tower
That's
is
a
under
big
attack.
lead building for the Radiant here.
Yeah, experience as well. I mean, not a lot of TPs coming out really for
Dire's
the
bottom
Dire. You know,
tower
they've
is
been
under
doing a good
attack.
job grouping up as 3 to try and apply some pressure, but just haven't been able to get anything for it except for that middle tower that finally went down. Never got denied out, so you're able to pick it up. And Sniper on his own Voidstone. Voidstone, a popular choice this game. On the Juggernaut, who actually gets himself a kill, is now going this middle lane on the IO. Decides to go back for the Bane. Are the 4 of them, they're going to be able to pick up the kill. Mask of Madness still not popped. Doesn't need that movement speed. He's just going to try to limp himself away. IO will actually teleport out no one but himself.
Uh-oh, they know.
And
know.
they may be aware. But he's on full health. Here you go. Oh, nope, no more friendly.
Oh,
creep.
they run away. I mean, there's no point waiting for that, honestly. You know.
He's gotta be super sneaky. This is some Splinter Cell. He has stopped playing Dota. He's playing Splinter Cell. He's gonna go run to his buddy Invoker, who has to know they're in some trouble. Gonna run right past the Sniper. They're
Whoops.
okay with that. Oh! He almost made the play! He almost got the tether away. He must not have thought it was long enough. And it's the bait. The turner.
Oh!
Invis Lion, 3-man impale. And is there a finger of death up? No, not for 14 seconds. TA hides invisible. Io, man, he's just playing up there with his life. And what are they? Everybody just walks away except for Lion. He might. The slow, it comes out. But the turnaround, Phantom Assassin, the blink. But winds up being a trade there. Templar Assassin winds up getting killed by the Dire creeps. So 1-8 split. Crazy back and forth.
Oh, bottom lane. It's never over, my friend. Mask of Madness may get popped here to initiate. No, gonna hold on to it.
If you've ever wanted to, that's the time.
Actually, now has accumulated 2 healing salves, by the way, BLM. So he has doubled his salve count for this game. That just shows how wealthy he is. You know, able to afford a second salve just in case. You know, it's always a good thing to have 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah, now see, here's where the game gets really scary.
Uh-oh!
Comes a Fiend's Grip, dropped on the Juggernaut in bottom lane, but nobody knows. Everybody's still running away. They actually all go back to base. It looks like Io pulled the Invoker back with him. They tether up. He wants to go back, even though he hasn't fully healed yet. Does have the Tranquil Boots, though, so he'll be up in no time. And there they go. If only there was a Fiend's Grip available to make a play in the bottom lane. But here's the concern, Jay. Okay?
Yes.
Not that there hasn't been quality play and plenty of Sentry Wards. But Drow Ranger now has the Shadow Blade. Done a great job of stacking the agility, sitting on the power treads, shifted to agility, sitting on 2 Wraith Bands, despite the fact being the highest CS in the game. Could have, maybe gone for higher cost item, but oh man, bottom lane, that's gonna have to wait. With Invoker getting going on, there's no... Actually, there was a Ghost Walk, you totally could have done that, but Finger of Death, too quick. Wasn't able to do it, and Io left to his lonesome. I mean, you think the Shadow Blade impact is gonna be enough? I mean, we just see Dire making some moves, they're grouped up in spawn.
If they ever buy TPs and defend, there may be a chance we see an interaction here. Now, he's going to clearly take this tier 2. I don't think they even know their glyph button exists, but we'll have to see. No, does not go with it. Another pickoff! I'm telling you, this Lion making all the plays for his team right now. That was just beautiful. He may even get himself a Blink Dagger before we know it here.
That or Mask of Madness, whatever you feel is the better initiation item. And, we almost saw Juggernaut try to sneak up on the Drow. Maybe with the ultimate it's enough damage, but it's going to be tough.
The healing ward first.
Play the healing ward. Gonna go in. It's gonna spin a little late. And that's true, the invis. He wouldn't have even gotten the full ultimate off, so still continuing the chase, decides to back off now. But just on the phase boots, Bracer, Voidstone, no completed items yet. I mean really the items on both sides looking pretty slim, except for that Shadow Blade being the one item of note. S and Y actually just gets finished on Troll Warlord, so
Templar in a little bit of trouble here, Secret Shop. So I think you missed it, but he saw that tier 2 tower bottom and tried to backdoor it, but it healed. It kept healing, and Lifesteal apparently did not work on the tower as intended, so he decided to try to get a gank by the Secret Shop, and now he's in a little trouble here.
I believe I've disconnected from the game, because no hero is moving near the Templar Assassin.
Nope, that's just the game, isn't it?
I'm back in. Here's where you want the shrapnel damage, Jay. Here's where shrapnel becomes really important. Phantom Assassin just waiting for the meld to break. They're just chilling.
They might lose a tower for this, unfortunately.
It's possible. Troll drops the ultimate, steps up, but so does Invoker, drops the wall. And there you go. Io is going to try to TP out. He can move while he's doing this. Doesn't need to. Why move when you can just stay put? Going to break the tether.
Talk to TA about that.
Does he take Invoker back? I mean, there's still 3 heroes available. TA is a little low. Has some tangos. Could maybe try to come back and help it. Oh, no. It's just Io.
Well, he got it last time. Can he do it again? It looks like he's home free. Oh. Just when we thought he might have gotten out, Lion, another beautiful stun. Just making all the plays for his team right here.
Now, we have observed earlier that Io appears to have some sort of passive invisibility. Almost gets it to work on Troll again. But they see him and, TA, double damage, going ham. Oh, there's the meld strike you love to see. And it's going to cost her life, though. It's actually a pretty good trade. I mean, Troll Warlord gets the gold off the back of the TA. They just lose support for it. But Phantom Assassin actually picks up a kill on the Bane, who I'm sure took too much damage.
Popped the Mask of Madness.
I was going to be a jerk and say that in sarcasm he popped it, did pop it, and now he learned his lesson why he should never pop it again.
It's not worth using generally, and the sad part is he's down 1 south. He felt a little weaker going into that fight, obviously. And also opting to put points and stats over this Enfeeble. I mean, reducing damage just does not seem necessary against this kind of lineup, I mean, there's not a lot of auto-attack damage, per se, coming out from this Dire team.
There are a lot of auto-attackers, but not a lot of auto-attack damage.
Still stands true. Yes.
Phantom Assassin going for the Vlads. So, no Battle Fury. No Battle Fury.
Well, Lifesteal seems a very popular choice in this match. Oh my goodness, Drow. Paid with her life there. But yeah, I feel like Lifesteal just seems like the popular build. Is that going to be the current meta going here, or what?
I think so. The Sniper does not have any yet. He appears to be going for a... what I can only imagine is a Bloodstone. I don't know what else that could be. But oh man, bottom looks like they want to go. They're gonna pop the fervor. PA is gonna go in, go ham, gonna drop the auto attacks in on the IO, applies the slow, the stifling dagger, but they're gonna wind up breaking it up. They decide to switch targets, go for the invoker. He does have Ghost Walk available. Could come out if he wants to, but TA has now joined the fight. Is going to pop the refraction and go in. Juggernaut drops the ultimate, does pick up the kill on IO. Into his drop now, but TA stands her ground, lining up these attacks onto the Lion and to the Troll Warlord, but the Sheep, the Hex from Lion is just too much. Phase 4 with her life. They're picking up these kills. They're all involved. They're getting the experience for it. The items are coming up too. Juggernaut now in the Band of Elven Skin, so doesn't want to complete, and there you go, another one, a double kill for Lion, who is actually, hey man, this guy, he's going hard up support. He's going Bracer, he's building has enough money for the mech, I mean, and here you go, the second tower for Dire. I mean, what's not to like about this?
They're getting themselves in a prime position, man. I mean, they really are, and this Lion, I would have liked to see the blink, but you gotta respect the mech against this kind of comp. They're taking so much splash damage from this TA just lining up the side blades that you really gotta make sure that you have the sustainability. As we see middle getting pushed. Now, unfortunately, no players on the Dire have a teleport scroll. Oh, I'm sorry, Lion does. So if Lion can solo defend this tower, they may be okay for this fight.
Yeah, I mean, Juggernaut, unfortunately, is 6 slotted. He cannot hold on to the TP scroll. And
there goes the tower. Mask of Madness proving a little too strong with the IO tether. And they're just going to burn through that tower.
I mean, the increased damage taken from the Mask of Madness on top of the decreased damage from Overcharge. I mean, it's pretty much what Dreams are made of, and you see the combo working perfectly there. PA has returned now, dropping the dagger, but just puts herself into range of Templar Assassin, who actually goes maybe a little bit too deep. The sun coming out from Lion, but there just aren't enough players here for this Dire side to stop this assault. They're using the attack speed from the IO.
I think we got a base race BLM.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Bottom lane, you have Juggernaut, the Troll Whirler with the Fervor, as well as the Sniper. 1 point in shrapnel. Not using it though on the tower. Well, meanwhile, it's actually going to look like Lion's going to drop in the Dire base, or is he? TA looking to continue chase. Yes, that last auto attack could go pick up the Asha from the Dire shop, but you know, won't do that. Keep it in the stash for now. And the base race continues. They're finally in on the Raxes. Juggernaut as well as Sniper, they're going for different Raxes. You know, they have different opinions about which one's most important. The shrapnel goes down though. They're actually going to clean both these up at about the same time. The buyback from PA. They just have a little bit more time left. Can they take this melee Rax? Looks like they're going to. Plenty of creeps left to help take them out, but oh, the Sunstrike, unfortunately, not many points into this Exort. Not a lot of damage done to the Sniper.
I have a bad feeling about this base, BDLM. It looks like they're taking heavy damage on these towers. Now, Lion doing his best effort to defend here with the PA, but they're just not enough damage against all these Drow and Mask of Madnesses. I mean, it's just a little bit too much. Io coming in for the surprise element with the tether and Mask of Madness pop. I mean, he is flying, and looks like they're going to get some more pickoffs and possibly end this game.
Templar Assassin trying to take it to the house, gets hexed up though. Is there any kind of follow-up? Just goes invisible. I mean, it's a shame that there's no counter to invisibility in this game. These heroes proving too strong with these abilities, and everybody just goes their separate ways. And I mean, you know, at the end of the day, Jay, it's some damage on the tier 4s, but really the only sustained damage is going to be this.
Lion in a little bit of trouble here, going to fall to the creeps. A little too much damage coming into him.
Yep, and too much damage done to PA middle by the Templar Assassin. You can see their fraction just blocking all that assassinate damage, unfortunately. 3 heroes down. You know, it's unfortunate because you look at the experience graph, the Dire, they're coming back strong, man. 5,000 experience lead, not, you know, a couple minutes ago. And now the gold still, though, in the favor of the Radiant. TA in a little bit of trouble, runs back into the spin, but it's okay. Jug's ankle's broken, and oh, that invisibility yet again. The damage coming from the shrapnel, but look at there for more points, Jay. If you ever needed a case for why you need points in shrapnel, they're able to get it. The Geometruce like delivered.
Oh, what a counter!
Worthest courier ever.
That was beautiful. And now they're continuing this uproar on Io. Can he get out? That crit proving deadly, but not actually deadly because he's alive. Doing the ankle breaking. He Where is that dagger going? Not to Io, but fear not, Juggernaut putting himself in the perfect position to land that kill, and they may now just come as a 4-unit right down the middle lane and possibly take a tier 2 tower here.
I mean, Drow is really the core of this Radiant lineup now. You can see Chrysalis, Yasha, Shadowblade. I mean, not only is she pumping out plenty of deeps for herself, but Yasha and the Wraith Bands really adding a lot of damage to the other heroes on the map. I mean, base range damage increase 52 on Invoker. I mean, helping him hit like a truck. Even the Bane, with the Mask of Madness, it's hard to push into that if you're the Dire. I mean, you really have to try and get that Finger Death on her. She's really the one hero. Yeah, TA is doing a decent amount of work herself, but to me, Drow Ranger is the linchpin of this Radiant team. If they can somehow get a kill on her, if only they had wards to see where she was moving. But Lion, he's looking real sneaky with that. Oh, it's a shame. Here's the Blink Dagger. Here's where you need the Blink Dagger, Jay.
This would be great. The mech not as helpful in this situation, but he does have level 2 Finger Death. Gets that. Can the ult be enough damage? No, he's going to go ahead and throw out the Hex, see if he can do a little more deeps. Not going to use it in time, though. It wouldn't have been enough damage either, but not to fear. He's got an Invis Juggernaut just, walking around, who, by the way, has a Morbid Mask. So, look at this. Perfect opportunity. Can he get the ultimate he needs? He could. Could have. And decides, there it is! Perfect use, and gets the kill. I mean, really well done. Unfortunately, middle lane, they're marching down, taking full advantage of no TPs once again. And this may be their downfall.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. Right to the tier 4s. They're going to claim one. They're going to go in on the other one, trying to pump out that damage on the Invoker. But you can see, I mean, much of the Dire team, they just don't want to step up to engage without their full strength. And, hey, Juggernaut, Lion, they're still bottom.
Lion has a TP scroll, but just not really ready to use it yet, unfortunately.
They're feeling the power of the base race. Just because the tier 4s back in their base are completely destroyed, PA is going to open that space up for him. Going to try to go in on the Bane. Gets slept, though, after being made the primary target. TA actually winds up taking the sleep, but the ultimate being dropped by Bane. Invoker taken really low as well. I mean, pretty back and forth engage. You can see Drow actually dies bottom. So, I mean, a lot of their damage being taken out, but it's just the throne. The Glyph does get popped now. TA working on the building. Because, it is an objective-based game. You got to get all the objectives, including the buildings. And, I mean, the Ancient just in trouble. Lion trying to take it all the way to the Ancient. Lines up the Earth Spike. Fingers. Isn't enough damage. No, the Invis last second isn't even able to get it. And the manners on both sides, I mean, just fantastic. GG Nerds. Perfect spelling.
That might have been their team name, to be honest. We don't know that for a fact. But,
that's true. So, I'm not sure if GG Nerds was the sponsor.
What was really the downfall here for the Dire? What do you think really was the what made everything go wrong for them?
Lack of wards, a lack of detection, a lack of completed items. I mean, just look at the big ticket items completed. I mean, yeah, you have a Yasha, you have the Vlads, you have the Saint Yasha. Actually, Troll Warlord getting extra crit, the Chrysalis and the Daedalus. But you just gotta look at that Drow Ranger on the other side of the board. Yasha, Shadowblade, Chrysalis, kind of hard to compete, especially when your Bane also has the Aghanim Scepter. I mean, quality. And in game 2, I'm expecting another epic slugfest.
Well, I have to assume so, but yeah, I think that was a great thing. You want to close us out here?
Thank you for joining. Dota Theater 3000. Tune in for us next time for another nail biter. Another head-to-head match, a clash of titans. We'll see you there.